Let's talk about what really matters, which is Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry at Coachella.
Did you see that backwards hat of his?
I sure did.
You know what that says? I'm chilling.
You know, I feel like, Jax, when this couple broke, like, because it was breaking news. Let's just call it what it is, right?
It was the news that shook the world. Yes.
I felt like we were supportive at the time.
We were incredibly rude about them.
Oh, I was supportive. I was like, I believe in these two.
No, we were supportive, but we razzed the shit out
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
for sure. But that's what we do with each other.
Yeah.
And he was wearing jeans on a yacht. Very tight jeans.
I can only imagine how warm he was.
No.
It's not that I didn't like. I just thought you must be
You
uncomfortable.
got to protect
Justin.
the gams from melanoma. You know. Anyway, so he and Katy Perry, Justin Trudeau, or Katy Perry, at Coachella.
Chilling.
He was taking videos of her while she was watching Justin Bieber's set because he was pulling up YouTube videos. Remember? You guys saw that?
Oh, I saw Justin's entire set.
You saw the whole thing. Okay, we got to put a pin in that. We're coming back to it. We're coming back to it. But I just, you know what? I think I want to double down on what I was saying, which is I feel like I believe in Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry. Like, I feel like this fits super well. And I'm almost upset that the world didn't see it coming before they did. Do you know what I mean? Like, they sort of belong together in their 2015 way.
I think that they are having a nice, gentle time. And they just need a nice, gentle time. I think they went to Coachella, they laughed, they saw some friends, they caught up. They went back to their Airbnb and slept in their separate beds. Like, I think that, like, no, but not because they aren't in love. I just think that they really like to rest and they're like, good night, like a kiss on the forehead. And then they just go their separate ways. I think that they just.
Because one of them tosses and turns and the other snores.
Yeah. And they're just like, I love you. Like, they love each other so much. They want each other to rest, you know, like it's that.
They're very gentle. That's very supportive.
I think they're very gentle. I can't. They either have like absolutely no conflict or they fight where like furniture gets broken. Like,
you think so?
I think it's I don't think that they fight, but if they do, I think that it's like it's all or nothing. Like, I think that it is heated, and then they kiss each other passionately on the forehead.
This is like fanfic in real life right now. Like, Jax is in the comment section writing about Twilight.
Whenever I see them, I think about their love deeply. Okay.
And I think they do love deeply.
Deeply, gently, and very, very approachably.
Yes.
You know, like we said, I think that they have really hot vanilla sex.
Hey man, good for
you
them.
Know what? I love though. I was reading. I spent too much time on TikTok over the weekend just because of everything Coachella, and I love that. People like, oh, I hate this couple, but the people who really had reasoning were like, yeah, Justin Trudeau, that liberal in U.S., like, what's he doing there? It's like, he's not prime minister anymore. He's at Coachella. Let him be. Yeah. Look at this cuck. I can't say that on a podcast, can I?
I mean, that's what people call him.
Yeah, like, look at this liberal cuck down in Indio, California.
Yeah.
It's like he's
also dating Katy Perry, who's stunning. Like, I don't know, man. It sounds like a lot of jealousy. Listen, it doesn't matter what you thought of him as prime minister. He's not prime minister anymore.
Ruined our country, and now he's at a festival.
Yeah.
It's like those two, like, don't.
Just angry that they can't make him their personality anymore.
Because I saw other TikToks being like, I usually the artist or like the very, very VIP areas of Coachella, they aren't packed because the really elite areas, like the places, that the Kardashians, the Jenner goes, like, they are usually quite isolated and have a lot of security. Even those areas were. Every single person in California wanted to see Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Like, every single celebrity. There was not enough security there because everybody wanted to see him. It was crazy.
And you saw listen, this is just Canada taking over Coachella, but you saw Justin, you saw his whole set. I saw highlights, so I want to go to defer to you here. What did you think of it? Because obviously the thing that's going viral about it is that he just sat down and played some YouTube videos that kind of reminded people of like his past and stuff, which I thought was an interesting touch. Did it work?
I think the fact that Justin Bieber is doing anything live, we should be very grateful for. I think he's had an incredibly hard few years. I don't think anybody knows the amount of like vulnerability he has to have to go on stage after his privacy being breached over and over and over, having mental health issues, like having a child. And like, all we do is want more from him. And then for him to go on stage and then we say like his performance wasn't good. I don't think that's fair. I thought it was fantastic. I thought whatever he does on stage, that's great for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
But did you like it?
I thought it was okay. He also.
You thought it was okay. There's the answer.
Here's the thing. Justin Bieber couldn't play most of his music because the publishing rights to his music he sold. So the reason that he was playing a lot of his music from YouTube videos and then singing over, he doesn't own the music anymore. He sold them 2 years ago.
But you could still play them. You just have to pay royalties on them.
He would, but there's something in the intricacies of like of his contracts in which he sold them that it's easier for her. Like he didn't have the creative agency to actually perform them the way that he would want to. There's a whole, I'll send you down a TikTok portal.
Damn.
But in order for him to play them the way that he would actually want to play them, he just had to play them as he did, 5, 10, whatever the song was years ago.
Whoa.
And I've seen his live streams online. And when I saw that he was on a laptop, I worried, are we just going to watch Justin Bieber talking at the camera? Remember that show he did during the pandemic, his cooking show?
I do remember that. Actually, a lot of people don't remember. That's a good poll, Jax.
It was an odd, sometimes he can be odd on camera. I thought it was fun. I thought he was just chilling. I think when he did the Grammys, for example, he was really kind of like subdued and again, like didn't want to be vulnerable. I thought he was fun on stage. I thought it was Justin Bieber being silly. And he was paid $10 million, which is kind of frustrating, but $10 million. He was interacting with fans. He was having a good time. He didn't seem under the influence. Like we don't have our old reasons for giving him hell.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. This is a very long reason.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Justin Bieber's set. Did I think it was the Purpose Tour in 2015? No. Should we expect it to be? No.
I don't know that we're ever going to go back to that.
No, and for people to be like, yeah, he didn't give the performance that I wanted. Well, Kelly, it's not 2017 and like he's probably sad and so are we.
Yeah.
Like fuck.
What else did you catch from Coachella this weekend? Because I like Justin, I thought, listen, it's very him to make to do something a little bit different. Like, remember he was performing at the Grammys and he was wearing just basically his underwear.
That's what I mean. He was very
very subdued, very whatever. And you know what? Like, good for him. Like, it doesn't have to be for me to go, good for you. Right? I don't have to be like I wasn't wowed by anything at the Grammys. Everything I saw at Coachella, I was not wowed by. But do I need to be? Does it matter? Like, I feel like if people enjoyed the set, then that's great. If they didn't enjoy the set, then that's great. He still walked away with $10 million. It's hard to hate that.
It's hard to hate that. I also think that it is a beautiful thing to watch somebody that has been in the spotlight for, the past, 20 years, go through his past live on the stage, like old videos, like almost making fun of it himself. He put up a video of him walking into the glass door, singing his old tracks. I think we've made fun of him as, media and public for years. And for him to go up there, like, that's badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I think that's cool. He wasn't the only draw for me, the XX, which that's not a big pop band, but one of my favorite bands.
Band. Like one of my wife's favorites.
Thank you. From the early 2010. So they just did 3.
That's the Hall & Oates remix one?
Are you singing? Are you singing me?
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
XX?
That's the only song I know by them.
Sorry, Daddy. Because they came back sort of as a band. They've all done their own solo things. And they just did 3. I tried to get tickets for the Mexico City dates. They did 3 back-to-back sold-out nights in Mexico City, their first show since like 2018. And so they did that last week. And then they did Coachella, and they were incredible. I saw Jamie XX last year in London. Jamie XX is opening for Harry Styles, as Stephanie and I know, because we want to move into Harry Styles' home or basement or
guest house, something like that. Yeah.
Bedroom. Yeah. Yeah. So I love the XX. Blood Orange was there. Yeah. There was a bunch of there was a lot of bigger indie bands. Like there was a lot of nostalgia plays there, which I really liked. And I'm interested to see Weekend too. Yeah. What about you, Steph?
Yeah, I watched a lot of Coachella.
Mm-hmm.
Somber, I was really excited for his performance.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys...
for anybody that doesn't know Somber, how would you describe?
So
Long.
He is a very tall, lanky man. He is 20 years old, so he's very young.
Mm-hmm.
But he just had a breakout album. He was nominated for Best New Artist at the Grammys. And he has a song, 12 to 12, that maybe most people would know from the radio. But he's more like, well, how would you call him? Like indie pop? He's kind of pop, but he's kind of like a rugged indie sound.
Yeah, he's...
I
don't know. I was gonna say like the close is again like a Harry Styles kind of like
kind
the
of
way he presents, but it's
Yeah.
more like Freddie Mercury in execution.
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fun.
Yeah, I don't
He's
know
fun.
how to describe like
Yeah.
his sound, but He was great. I
Yeah.
thought he was great. It was
Yeah.
you could see he was so excited to be on stage. I love his music. I think he's announcing a tour.
People
today.
give him shit too because they're like, yeah, you're not taking this seriously. It's like he's 20 and he's like in
Yeah.
places that he never anticipated
No.
it would be.
That's
Like
the thing.
he's having fun also. Like, why can't we have fun anymore?
I know there seems to, everybody's got to be that sort of hot take artist where it's like super negative. But you know, somebody at 20, like I think about Taylor Swift at 20, and that was 4 years into her like career. There were times where she'd be like doing the Grammys and she'd be pitchy or whatever. And what we have to remember is at 20 years old, they're still developing their
Like,
sound.
you're so young. You don't have like that much experience doing massive shows like Coachella.
And
like,
you're nervous?
This is probably Somber's first biggest type of performance. And like, could he have improvements on like his stage presence? Of course. And the way he was like moving on the stage, but also he's 20, he's having the best time. He's at Coachella. So like,
yeah.
Who's
Let's
going to
also have
criticize
some
that?
self-awareness. I could never
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Could you? Like, I don't know which Coachella you played, but I haven't played any of them.
I played the El Macombo and the Opera House here in Toronto with my band in high school. That is as far as I got.
I've also played the El Macombo.
Have you?
Yeah, what?
Have you really?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
what do you mean
What,
played?
what have you done?
I used to sing and play guitar.
No way!
What?
Yeah.
No way!
Stephanie,
You
you've
never
never
told us
told us
that.
this.
I know I don't tell people this anymore.
What kind of music were you doing?
Stephanie, you're a singer?
I kind of, I guess.
Is Stephanie
Stephanie
an artist?
Morissette over here. Look at this. What's happening? What kind of music? Like
I
if you
don't
were
tell
covering a
people
song,
this.
who would it be?
Okay, we're getting
Obviously
silent.
Taylor Swift.
Of course, that's great. Okay.
Hang on.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God.
Were
not
you
Google
a
me.
Taylor Swift cover artist?
Do not Google me, please.
I'm doing it.
No.
That's exactly what I'm doing
Are
right
you
now.
do not.
serious? This
Please
is
do not.
great. This is great.
Please stop.
Hey, Jax, how's it feel to be in a room with two people that have played the Opera House and the
Like,
El Macombo?
I
Have
didn't-
you?
like-
I don't think you have.
I didn't know that when I
DJ
was
Jax, although she might hear soon. The way her DJ
Yeah,
career is going, you
true.
might.
No, guys. I didn't know that I was in the room with rock royalty. Like, look at these guys.
What Steph, my God, what an admission. That's amazing.
Stephanie, you know what?
I don't tell anybody this anymore.
I'm going to be doing a little bit of research this week and maybe could I bring it to the show? What I find? Could I bring my
Yeah,
to
please.
the
I
show
don't think
next
so.
week, please?
I'm gonna delete myself off the
No,
internet.
you can't.
No,
You
she
can't.
can.
You got to
She's
leave it
good
out
at-
there.
She's very good at the internet. She could.
I know she could.
If
I know she
anybody
could.
could-
That's why I'm asking her not to. It's
I'm
a,
going to get in touch with her
it's a
mother.
part of your past. Like it's the
I
bedrock
know.
of Stephanie.
I know. For a long time, I thought I was like my plan was to be a musician.
Wow.
Then I just like school and work, and then it just became
Life got
not
in
a
the way.
reality.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a
She had to put her
far-fetched
dreams aside because
dream.
life got in the way.
Yeah, literally.
But you know what? It's never too late. I want to cry right now. This is beautiful. Okay, I have to do my research on you.
Yeah. No. Make a note of that. Now, I do want to say one thing.
Make a note. I am the note. Okay?
Did you see Teddy Swims' performance?
Did I see Teddy Swim's performance?
I didn't.
Did you see who came out on stage with him?
No.
Did I see who came out on stage
Are
with
you
him?
repeating this, or do you actually know?
I obviously know.
Okay, Jax,
What?
the greatest rock frontman of all time, from the greatest band of all time, David Lee Roth of Van Halen came out and sang
What?
"Jump."
That's
with
not
Teddy
who I
Swims.
was referring to.
No, David Lee Roth, Jax. David Lee Roth, and the crowd went nuts.
Yeah.
And you know who else?
Who else came out? I don't know who else came out.
You don't know who else came
No,
out?
who else came out?
Benson Boone.
Joe Jonas.
Joe Jonas. Oh, the greatest rock frontman of all time. What am I talking about?
And they sang "When You Look Me in the Eyes," and
What's
the fact
that
that I
song?
wasn't there for that is so sad.
Yes, remember that? Tell me that you love me. That
was
one?
this like this? Was this the C stage? Like where was this?
That was not the follow-up song for Burning Up. Burning Up was like their
When
big
You Look
hit.
Me in the Eyes was like first.
That was first, and then it was Burning Up.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that because I was on the radio in Halifax at the time, and we used to play a lot of that.
Yeah, it's the best.
Oh no, sorry guys, I didn't see his 1 p.m. on Friday show.
What a hater!
Sorry,
What a hater.
I was working when he played at 1 p.m. on Friday
You're such
of
a hater.
Coachella weekend with David Lee Roth
David Lee
and
Roth.
not Nick Jonas. Sorry, I love the Jonas Brothers. I love the Jonas Brothers.
Man, we had
And I do love Teddy
we
Swims.
had the best time at that Jonas Brothers concert. We were there when we were doing radio mornings, and Jackson and I took a bunch of listeners along with TJ, and we had a ball. Like they were fun.
They were awesome.
They were a lot of fun.
They were fantastic. I can't say anything
Cake by
else.
the Ocean, I think, was the highlight of that show. The crowd was just absolutely
It's
nuts.
the only song I know.
Always a banger, and that's just Joe.
And that's DNC.
I know, but they played it with him, which I thought that was
Yeah.
cool. You know, not everybody will do that. you know, when the band gets apart and then they come back together, sometimes it's like, no, I'm not going to play your solo stuff. Like, I like that they did
It
that.
was probably like, no, let's play that relevant banger that you have out right now.
It's a
Joe.
banger.
They probably were like, hey, Joe, can we play your song?
You had the biggest hit.
Yeah, you have the biggest
although
hit right
Jealous
now.
was pretty big, but it's not as fun.
Jealous is sexy.
It's sexy.
I like Jealous
Yeah?
Jealous makes me move my shoulders like this.
Makes you
Ooh.
do the millennial upside down
Yeah.
smile. What is what they call that?
The
The
stank
millennial
face.
mouth, where the stank
Stank
face.
face,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you know.
there's some really good performances. Obviously, we got another weekend of Coachella coming up, so we'll have, I'm sure, tons
Even
of
more
surprises.
surprises.
Can I say just one quick thing on Coachella? As
Go
much
off,
as it's
sister.
outrageously expensive and that sort of thing, it has not lost its relevance.
No.
And what I think is amazing is that they've streamed the whole thing on YouTube now, which is exactly what they should be doing. They've been doing this in the UK for years with all their festivals. The BBC basically picks them all up and runs them in the
Glasgow,
yeah.
yeah, Glastonbury.
and
yeah.
I always was so jealous of these incredible crowds that used to show up.
Mhm.
And I'd watch like my favorite bands on YouTube like 3 years later from, you know, it's like 2012 and I'm watching Franz Ferdinand in 2009
Oh
or
my
something. I love
God,
Franz Ferdinand.
yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, and people are waving the flags and the, you know, you see the sun go down or whatever. It was just so cool to see YouTube do it that way. And I think that's exactly the way it needs to be done. Because I just don't think we've done a good enough job of that here. And I'm not a festival person. It's too many people. I get too tired too quickly.
He gets you also like,
But I
it's
do
too
like
hot.
watching.
It's too hot for you.
It's a little hot. Yeah.
It's a little bit too hot for you.
Yeah.
It's a little bit too hot, and I get claustrophobic. I'm too old to go to Coachella,
little.
but I know that that's not true. Many people older than me go, so I can't say.